Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters, to the 4K Rare Coins channel. Two ultra-rare versions of the 1776-1976 bicentennial half-dollar and bicentennial dollar coins. The 1776-1976 half-dollar was created to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. This bicentennial coin was produced to honor the country's historic milestone and was issued in both copper-nickel-clad and 40% silver varieties. The reverse of the coin features the iconic image of the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon, symbolizing the connection between American history and its space exploration endeavors. Designed by Felix Schlag, the 1776-1976 half-dollar was part of a larger commemorative series that included other coins and memorabilia celebrating the bicentennial. Millions of these coins were minted for circulation, but the real magic lies in the errors that slipped through the minting process. Now, let's talk about the error coins from this series, some of which could make you a small fortune if you happen to find one. The most valuable 1776-1976 half-dollar errors. While the majority of 1776-1976 half-dollars are worth just a few dollars in average condition, a handful of minting errors have created coins with incredible value. We're talking about coins that could potentially be worth thousands, tens of thousands, or even more. Here are the top rarities and errors to look out for. 1. 1776-1976 half-dollar with double die obverse. One of the most sought-after errors for this series is the double die obverse, where the minting process causes some of the letters and numbers on the obverse side of the coin, the side with the date and the profile of Eisenhower, to appear doubled. This kind of error typically happens when the die is struck multiple times during the minting process, resulting in a noticeable shift in the design. The most valuable double die obverse errors can sell for anywhere between $2,000 and $50,000 or more, depending on their condition and how pronounced the doubling is. The more prominent the error, the more valuable the coin. Some rare examples have sold for well above $25,000. 2. The 40% silver bicentennial half-dollar with clipped planchette error. A clipped planchette error happens when a coin blank, or planchette, is struck by the minting presses, but part of the metal is missing due to an imperfectly cut planchette before it is struck. This error results in a missing section or a small portion of the coin being absent, creating a unique and rare look that collectors crave. For a 40% silver bicentennial half-dollar, finding a clipped planchette can add an immense amount of value. Depending on the size and placement of the clip, these coins can be worth anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000, sometimes even more for coins with especially dramatic errors. 3. The off-center error. Another highly valuable error occurs when a coin is struck off-center, meaning the design is not aligned correctly on the planchette. This error happens when the die and the planchette are not properly aligned during the minting process. An off-center coin typically shows a misaligned design, and these coins are especially. The 1776-1976 no-S proof half-dollar. One of the rarest and most coveted coins in the entire bicentennial series is the no-S proof half-dollar. This error occurred when a small number of proof coins were minted without the mint mark at S, which was supposed to appear on the coin to indicate that it was struck at the San Francisco Mint. When collectors discovered the no-S error, these coins became highly sought after. A single no-S proof half-dollar could be worth upwards of $50,000, and depending on its grade and rarity, it could even exceed that figure. This is one of the most significant error coins from the 1776 to 1976 series and is considered a grail piece for serious collectors. 5. The 1776 to 1976 D overstrike error. Another rare and exciting error to keep an eye out for is the D overstrike error. This happens when a coin is struck with the same die multiple times, causing the mint mark to be doubled or overstruck. In this case, a 1776 to 1976 half-dollar with a double D mint mark can be worth a considerable amount of money, with values ranging from $2,000 to $10,000 depending on its condition and the severity of the error. How to identify these valuable error coins? Now that you know which error coins to look for, you might be wondering how to spot them. Here are some quick tips to help you identify these hidden gems. Examine the date and mint mark. look for double digits, especially in the date 1776 to 1976, and check the mint mark for any abnormalities like double strikes or missing mint marks, e.g., no S. Look for clipped planchets. Inspect your coins for missing portions of metal, especially along the edges. Check the alignment. Hold the coin up to the light and look for any misalignment in the design or off-center strikes. Inspect the condition. The better the condition of the coin, the more valuable it will be. Coins in mint condition or proof-like condition will command higher prices. Consult a professional. If you suspect you found a rare error coin, it's a good idea to have it authenticated by a professional grading service to confirm its value. Conclusion? So, there you have it. The 1776 to 1976 half dollar is not just a piece of American history, it's a treasure trove of potential high-value error coins. With values ranging from $2,000 to $50,000 or more, these coins are some of the most exciting finds in numismatics today. Whether you're just starting your collection or you're a seasoned coin hunter, understanding these errors and knowing what to look for could change your life forever. The 1776 to 1976 Bicentennial Quarter dollar was minted to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the United States, an important milestone in American history. These quarters feature a special reverse design, created by Jack L.R., depicting a colonial drummer and the famous Liberty Bell, symbolizing America's independence and its revolutionary past. The design was part of a series of commemorative coins issued to mark the bicentennial, and over 1.6 billion bicentennial quarters were struck, making them one of the most widely circulated coins in U.S. history. However, while most of these coins are considered common, there are rarities and errors that have popped up, making them worth thousands of dollars. So, let's talk about the errors, and trust me, these are the kinds of mistakes that coin collectors dream about. The most valuable 1776 to 1976 Bicentennial Quarter dollar errors. It's important to understand that most 1776 to 1976 Bicentennial Quarters are worth only their face value, just a quarter. But some of them have mistakes in the minting process that make them extremely rare and highly valuable. In fact, certain error coins can be worth anywhere from $2,000 to $50,000 or even more. Let's take a look at the top errors to look for and what they're worth. 1. The Bicentennial Quarter with its double die error. One of the most sought-after errors in the world of bicentennial quarters is the double die. This error occurs when the dies used to strike the coins don't align properly, causing the design to be doubled in certain areas. With the 1776 to 1976 Bicentennial Quarter, the doubling is often most visible on the date, 1776 to 1976, and can make it look like the date is doubled, creating a more pronounced design. Depending on the extent of the doubling and the condition of the coin, these double-die bicentennial quarters can be worth anywhere from $2,000 to $50,000 or more. Coins with a heavy doubling that are also in near-perfect condition can bring in top dollar at auctions. 2. The clipped planchette error. Another extremely valuable error to look out for is the clipped planchette error. This occurs when a planchette, the metal disc used to strike the coin, is improperly cut, and part of the coin is missing. This creates a coin with a bite or missing section along the edge. The clipped planchette error on a 1776 to 1976 Bicentennial Quarter can be worth between $2,000 to $15,000 or even higher, depending on the size of the clip and how visible it is. The more dramatic the clip, the more valuable the coin. Collectors are particularly keen on these errors because they are rare and often impossible to replicate, making them an essential addition to any serious collection. An off-center strike happens when the coin blank is not perfectly aligned with the die during the minting process. As a result, the design of the coin ends up being struck off-center, meaning that part of the design is cut off, leaving part of the coin blank. These errors can be subtle or extreme, but they are extremely valuable. For a 1776 to 1976 Bicentennial Quarter, an off-center error can range from $2,000 to $20,000, with coins showing significant misalignment being the most valuable. Coins with a significant portion of the design missing are especially prized by collectors and can command higher prices at auction. While most bicentennial quarters feature a mint mark indicating where they were struck, either D for Denver or S for San Francisco, there are some rare examples of the no mint mark error. This occurs when a coin is struck without the mint mark that was supposed to be stamped on it. A bicentennial quarter without a mint mark is considered extremely rare and could be worth anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 depending on its condition and other factors. This error is particularly valuable for collectors because it is such a unique mistake, and finding one in excellent condition is incredibly rare. 5. The double-struck error. A double-struck error happens when a coin is struck more than once, creating a faint second impression of the design. This can happen if the planchette is not properly ejected from the minting press after the first strike, causing the coin to be struck again in the same or a slightly different position. A double-struck bicentennial quarter can fetch $2,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on how clearly the second strike is visible. Coins with strong double strikes are especially sought after by collectors, making them highly valuable on the market. How to identify these rare errors? Now that you know the types of errors that can make your 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarter worth thousands, you may be wondering how to spot them. Here are some quick tips to help you identify these rare and valuable coins. Examine the date. Look carefully at the date, 1776 to 1976, to see if there is any doubling in the numbers. A double die error will have noticeable doubling, which can dramatically increase the coin's value. Check the edge. Look for any signs of a clipped planchette, a bite mark, or missing chunk of metal from the edge of the coin. Look for misalignments. Hold the coin up to the light and inspect it for any signs of an off-center strike, where part of the design is missing or misaligned. Inspect the mint mark. Check if the coin has a mint mark or if it's missing entirely. A no mint mark error can make your coin worth thousands. Study the strikes. If you see any faint, secondary designs or an impression of the design in a different position, you could have a double-struck error. Conclusion: the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarter dollar may seem like just another commemorative coin, but there are rare errors that could make it worth